Hello, in this video I'm going to be demonstrating how I make body butters, hair butters, body pomades, hair pomades, shea butter based products that are soft, creamy and easy to spread on the skin or the hair, and which has nourishing ingredients for beneficial effects on the skin and on the hair. So first of all, I weigh out all the ingredients that I'm going to be using in this formula. And this is based on a formula that I have put together. So you put together your formula or your recipe based on the type of product that you're making and how you want it to turn out. That would determine the percentages or the amount of all the individual products or the individual ingredients that go into this product. So to weigh all of these ingredients, we would use the weighing scale. We'd use the scale to weigh each ingredient according to our formula amount of the ingredient. The ingredients that I am using for this hair food or hair butter are coconut oil, shea butter, beeswax, baobab oil, rosemary essential oil, and peppermint essential oil. So the first thing I did was to weigh out my ingredients into little plastic containers. So here I weighed out the amount of coconut oil that I need. I weighed out the amount of shea butter I need. This is my beeswax, which is the thickener or the hardener. As you can see, it's quite solid that I'm using for the product. Then I also weighed out the baobab oil. I also weighed out my rosemary essential oil and my peppermint essential oil into these pipettes. The amount of essential oils used in these formulas are usually at very low percentages. You can use any container of your choice, be it plastic, stainless steel, glass, any little containers that you have available to weigh out your ingredients. Once you have all your ingredients weighed out, you would combine all of these ingredients into a stainless steel beaker because we are going to be heating it up. So we would add first of all, we would add our coconut oil, our shea butter, our beeswax, and our baobab oil. The essential oils, we'll add them last because these are heat sensitive. So I added my coconut oil, my shea butter, my beeswax, and my baobab oil into this stainless steel beaker. And then I put it on an electric hot plate or an electric heater, which helps me to melt all of these ingredients. So the shea butter is solid, the beeswax is solid. So once I put it in this container and heat it up, it begins to melt, and whilst it's melting, I make sure that I am stirring so that it doesn't get burnt underneath and so that everything is uniformly mixed. So while I'm stirring, I will be checking the temperature with a thermometer. So this is a food type thermometer which measures in degrees Celsius and degrees Fahrenheit. So it goes all the way up to 100 degrees Celsius or 220 degrees Fahrenheit. For this particular formula, I'm going to be heating it up to about 75 degrees Celsius to enable all my beeswax and my shea butter to completely melt. So here it is. All of my ingredients are well melted. And then, like I mentioned, while you're melting, you're checking your temperature to make sure that it doesn't overheat. So I melted this to about 75 degrees Celsius, and that melted all the beeswax and the shea butter. So I cool it down from 75 to about 70 to 72 degrees Celsius. And then I weigh out my rosemary essential oil and my peppermint essential oil. Like I said, those are heat sensitive, the essential oils. So I add it to the batch after I've removed it from the hot plate and it's not heating anymore and it's cooling down. So when it gets to 70 degrees Celsius, I will add the essential oils. And then I will continue mixing until it is well mixed. And then I pour into my container. So this is how it looks like when you first pour it into your containers. It is liquid. Another reason why you want to make sure that the temperature is not too high, even if you are not using essential oils in your formula, is that these, if it's too high, if it's 100 degrees or above or higher, it can melt the plastic containers. So you want to make sure you are heating up to the right temperature for the product, and also because of the plastic containers. So once you allow these to cool down, it solidifies. You cool down all the way to room temperature, it solidifies, and this is the final product that you get. So once again, I chose these ingredients based on the type of hair butter or hair pomade that I am making. This is the same procedure you would use when you're making body butters or body balms or hair food, hair butter, hair balm type of products. You can choose the ingredients based on the type of product you're making. The vegetable oils like baobab and coconut, you can always replace it with other vegetable oils of your choice, like grapeseed oil, hibiscus oil, argan jojoba oil. You can replace the shea butter or add another butter like cocoa butter, depending on the type of product that you are making. Thank you all for staying tuned.